MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Marcus Walden, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also. Jason to the plate now, Jason Dominguez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a pitchers throughout the league. They call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. First offering on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets.
Rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
That is it. The first baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Ford. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ford playing here in his age 26 season. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That is it. The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 11 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. In the air to straightaway center field. Bradley is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way, and that misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino, not a lot of success, 0 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times, and that's the first out.
The designated hitter.
In now, Mark Canha. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. One ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Another payoff pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set, and the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2-0 now. He's running, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Urshela takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Kenna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 down. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-1 home now to Gardner. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Now
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 21 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 14 on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So now to the plate, Mike Ford. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And this will be fouled away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 4-0. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Striding in for Boston, Nicky Lopez. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew.
So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in, Josh Tobias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on his horse, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Skied into straightaway right. Pilar is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
The 3-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Yank fouled off to the right. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees as they can't add. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fouled off. Smoked on the ground left side. Torres picks it up, and that's out number 1. So here now is Jackie Bradley. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Digging in now, Jason Dominguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Standing in now, Torres. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in, Kevin Plawecki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Stepping into the box, Josh Tobias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Gets for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Striding into the box, Jason Dominguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jason Dominguez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Runner is going
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him swinging to throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One and one. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
Popped him up. Plawecki is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mark Canha. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
On its way is pitch number 75. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
No hits to this point. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox leave 1. Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Now here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And the lead is now 7-2.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 out, nobody on. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 2. Zach Britton will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
53, Zach Britton.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Andujar in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Josh Tobias. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down. Darwinzon Hernandez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 20, Jason Dominguez.
At the plate, Jason Dominguez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and a strike now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now back, the catcher, Gary.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And right into the shift. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a ball lined towards center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Mike Ford, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Benintendi. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's the Yankees 9 and the Red Sox 2. That brings in Xander Bogaerts, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And another foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lays off, 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. New York led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Luis Severino earned his 9th win of the year. Marcus Walden struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 16 hits.